What's up, family? Happy Friday. Great to see you guys. Welcome into the Creators Lounge. Tonight is Just Stream With Me. Friday nights is kind of our Friday night hangout. We do channel reviews. We do Just Stream With Me so new live streamers can go live, get their feet wet live stream and get comfortable doing so. There will be a link going throughout the chat. Throughout the night, one actually just popped in there, so you should see that. A couple of rules we'll go over shortly for that, but first of all, welcome in, everybody. Great to see you guys. I want to answer, so Papa Cuddlebear, let me know your name. Welcome in for the first time. If you don't mind sharing your name just so we can welcome you. I don't think I've seen you here before. Thanks so much for being here. To answer your question, Friday nights is all, I need to add the chat thing. I missed one. It happens, right? So Friday nights is all content creation. We can talk about TikTok. We can talk about YouTube, anything that you want to talk about. As soon as I get the chat fixed here. Let's see if that got it. Let's see if I did my job. There we go. I did my job. All right. So yeah, YouTube, TikTok, any content creation, we can talk throughout the night. We do YouTube channel reviews also. I do have one channel in the pipe so far for review. That is Contagion Effect. A couple of good guys that I'm going to be on the stream at some point. We got to talk about that still, but excited for that. And Just Stream With Me. So here's the rules for Just Stream With Me. If you are a new live streamer, even if you've live streamed once or twice and you're just not comfortable, you can go live here with me. And basically the way it works is there's that link going through the chat. What you have to do is click on that link. You can do this from your phone. The only thing you need is a phone and earbuds. If you don't have earbuds, don't stress it. We'll make it work. You do have to be on camera and audio. That way you get the full experience going live. And we'll talk about your channel. This is a family-friendly channel, so the only thing that I ask is that we keep it PG-13, PG-13-ish. I don't know which one's the right one, but anyway, family-friendly. That's all I ask, and that's what we do on Friday nights. Otherwise, we talk about whatever comes up. Sometimes we talk about Star Wars. Sometimes we talk about football. You never know what's going to come up on a Friday night. So great to see everybody. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Chris says the early streak continues. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in, man. Mrs. Coach is here. Welcome in, my biggest supporter. What's up, Nick? Sammy's here. What's going on, Sammy? Dave is here. What's up, Dave? Out traveling somewhere. Hey, Nick, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the this lens that I bought is outstanding, so appreciate it. What's up, Melanie? Great to see you. Calling me family. Might want to pump the brakes before you run into that burning building. Much love and respect. Hey, if you're here, you're family. There's a company, who has that saying? When you're here, you're family. It's like a restaurant or something, right? I'm going to take it for tonight. When you're here, you're family. All right, Jason. Jason, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. What's up, Walter? I know Walter's tuning in. He's also watching Friday Night SmackDown, so I appreciate you, man. Walter, I don't have any consult scheduled for tomorrow morning, so I should be able to make your live stream. That's usually Saturday mornings. I usually have something scheduled at the same time, and that's why I'm never there, but I have nothing scheduled for tomorrow. What's up, Gary? Good to see you, man. Let's see. Yankees up 12-0 in the 6th. A special team they are this year. Did you guys see that NBA game last night? Holy cow. I thought the Warriors were going to take that game, and then, of course, I stopped watching in the third quarter. I'm not a fan of either team, but I am going for the Celtics. And I was shocked. When I left in the third quarter, I thought the Warriors were going to win that game, and then I saw SportsCenter this morning, and the Celtics won it. I couldn't believe it. So we got Father Jason Bowden. What's going on, Jason? Great to see you. Thanks for being here. It's your first time also. Hey, listen, just in case I missed anybody, if you guys can just let me know in the chat if this is your first time here, just so we can make sure we properly welcome you. We have two Jasons here tonight. Welcome both of you. Yeah, and we have G-Lou. He's here too. G-Lou's okay. We tolerate G-Lou. Just kidding, Gary. Vato's here. What's up, Vato? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, it was rough. Kevin, I was thinking about you when I was saying that. I know you're a Warriors fan. It was tough. I thought, by the way that game started through three quarters last night, I thought it was going to be a sweep. Golden State was going to take it all, but apparently Boston showed up in the fourth quarter. I did not see it. Yeah, I think it was it a finals record 30 some odd three-pointers in the first three quarters or something like that. Yep, first timer here. Welcome, Jason. Appreciate you. All right, so once again, Friday nights are, again, live streaming. We talk content creation. We talk whatever you all want to talk about. But first, we have to start with the most two most important questions of the night. First of all, how was your week? And what was one win for you for this week? How was everybody's week? Did you have any wins? If you didn't have any wins, did you at least have an okay week? And of course, if you had a bad week, if there's something bad that happened, share to your level of comfort. Again, family here, so we want to be there for you and support you also. But how was your week? I need to add the chat thing to here too. Sammy, I see your comment. I'm apparently just not caught up today, and that's okay. We're going to fix it. There we go. Sammy, everything's well here, man. I hope you're doing well also, man. They hit 9 fourth quarter threes from Horford, Smart. Yeah, I heard that Jason Tatum played a bad game, but those guys, yeah, it was crazy. What's up, Mr. Gold? Good to see you, man. All right, so Mr. G's son turned 12 today. Well, happy birthday to your son. That's awesome. Father Jason Bowden, 580K on TikTok. Whoa. 580,000. That's awesome. Congratulations. That is outstanding, man. So cool. Tuesday was Mark and his wife's 13th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Y'all are awesome, Mark. I just want you to know that, man. Yeah, happy birthday to your son. Amazing week. Lots of personal goals made. Looking forward to tomorrow to keep chasing my dreams. There you go. You know, sometimes, speaking of the weekend, the weekend is when I do most of my YouTube content. I'll have a video. I'll actually be going live tomorrow at some point, unscheduled live stream. The reason for it is because I have a microphone to test. I had a company send me a microphone that's apparently highly rated, but we're going to hook it up, go live, try it out, see how it sounds, and then there will be a review coming for it next week. So it's if this microphone sounds good, it is a nice budget USB microphone. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yep, for sure. Yep, happy anniversary. Brian, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you. Sleep good, man. Sleep good. It's bedtime for Brian, so have a good one. Gary says no wins. Kevin, it was an okay week. Good stuff was completing Jacqueline's May email challenge with daily podcast and video podcast, and have yet to miss since the last day of April. That's huge, man. That's huge. Yeah, 580K. I mean, that's awesome. So on TikTok, I'm at almost at 23K. And I mean, I'm completely happy with that. Do I want to get up there? Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't? And who knows? Maybe I will one day. Who knows? But that's awesome. 580K. I mean, that's a top. I mean, I don't know what the stats are. Probably less than 5% of people, probably less than 1% of people on TikTok make it to those kind of numbers. So that's awesome. Walter, win for the week. He's part of the community now. Yes, Walter, we got you in, man. We had some issues with email, but Walter's there. And what Walter's talking about real quick is the Just Hit Record creator community. So that's at justhitrecordofficial.com. It is a private community of content creators who create on YouTube, on TikTok. We talk about live streaming. We talk about content strategy, all kinds of things there. A great group of people that it's basically a big knowledge database of people that create and ask and answer questions. And that's what it's for. So if you want to join justhitrecordofficial.com, you can hit that. There's also a link in the description of this video. So check that out. That's how you get there. All right, Dean Gooden, what's up, man? Week was great. One win is I got my Alley Cat bump box. Dude, that thing is awesome. I saw Gary posted a picture of it today. That thing is really cool, man. Went through a few days of vertigo this week, but it was a great week just the same, even though I spent one day with my head in a bucket. Oh, that's got to be rough traveling for sure. I don't know much about vertigo, but I know it's like dizziness, and that's about all I know. So hopefully you weren't driving when it started. Hopefully you guys were at a stopping point. Been on TikTok since September 2018, same account, and only 40. Oh, dude, don't say only. 43K, that's huge. That's huge. So, yeah, man. Ellie, mother-in-law passed this week, which has made for an interesting week. She's not suffering anymore. Oh, Ellie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you and Mike are doing okay in the family. Sorry to hear that. Let us know if you need anything, for real. Being 43K is rough considering my friends group, people like John Collins, Udi, Kingery, all over a couple million. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's so easy to get caught up in, comparing ourselves with other accounts. I mean, I would lie if I say that I don't do it sometimes. After doing this for a couple of years between YouTube and TikTok, though, I've got to the point where I don't compare myself to other creators. Their community looks different. Their audience may be slightly different. Their approach is different. And I think we all hit those numbers when we're supposed to. The most important part really of any platform is building community, and those numbers for me, and I mean this in a way of encouragement, the numbers are second to the community that you're building. So if you've got a great community of 43K, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure, Ellie. Prayers. I'm so sorry to hear that. I think you've been kind of talking about it for a couple of weeks that something was going on. So yeah, from all of us, Ellie, from all of us, tell Mike that that we're thinking about him. So for us, our week was pretty quiet. I actually, for the first time, well, let me walk that back. I redid my resume. I'll just put it that way. I redid my resume because I am on the job hunt. We are planning our move, and the first thing I have to get lined up is a job because I'm trying to keep the job that I have. Don't know if I'm going to be able to, if they're going to let me do it remote, but so anyway, working on the job. So I redid my whole resume with the help of Andy. You guys know him as Bearded Practitioner, Bearded Rockin', what's he call himself now? The Rockin' Guy. Anyway, he helped me, Mel read over it, and I got a couple of calls today, which was awesome. So I am working on that. So that was a big plus today. I was kind of excited. I got a couple of phone calls. Nick sent out a bunch of beard products to a friend, made his day. I'll take that as a win. Good to put a smile on someone's face. Nick, you're awesome about that, man. That is absolutely. What's up, Aaron Rodgers? All right, we got to do our tradition here.
Go, Pack, go!
Good to see you, Aaron. Aaron, a fellow Packers fan, and this is not the Aaron Rodgers, but this is our Aaron Rodgers. Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Just want to make people laugh and smile. I joined TikTok when I was in a deep hole. TikTok and the people I met saved me. I try to do the same and help others get out of their heads by laughing. I love it, man. I love it. We all have a reason. This is one thing I always say. We always have a reason to create content, and yours is awesome. I love it. So, yeah, keep on pushing, man. Keep on pushing. Yeah, Tasty Licks. Thank you. I could not remember I don't know why I couldn't remember it. I talk to Andy like every day. So, and Aaron, are you watching the Yankees game? All right, next up, what is something you're looking forward to this weekend? What's something this weekend or even next week, going into the next week, what is something you're looking forward to between now and next Friday? For us, I'm just going to be straight up. I'm hoping I can get my pool balanced. I'm battling my pool, trying to get it balanced. We had to drain it last year for the first time in 5 years. We had to replace the liner, and I'm just having a hard time getting it balanced. I don't know why. So, but it's going to happen. I'm going to go to Menards in the morning and get it squared away. So that's what I'm looking forward to this weekend, finally having the thing balanced so people can actually get in the pool. Aaron Rodgers, I need to fix it on this one too. I'm just all kinds of messed up tonight, you guys. All right, we got that set. There we go. Win had my second interview with Costco yesterday, here back this weekend. Yes, I still work at Lowe's. Awesome, man. Well, hey, a second interview is good. Second interview is good. Putting our hammock together. Our hammock. There you go. The reason I said hammock twice is because when you guys get a chance, and some of you may have been on a live stream before when this has come up, make sure you ask Mel how she says hammock. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, but I love her. I love her. We have 4 or 5 hikes planned, which should be great. There you go. Are you guys still, where y'all at if you don't mind sharing, Dave? Are you still in the same place? Michael P. hanging out with his 8-year-old. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, this is what I'm actually kind of excited about, getting the air hockey out of our garage. Somebody gave us an air hockey table several weeks ago, and we haven't got around to putting it together. Thing's heavy, and we're planning on moving all that stuff, so we actually gave it away. Somebody's going to come pick it up tomorrow. So Kevin's looking forward to the Warriors evening up the series. There you go. There you go. It was a great game either way last night. I just couldn't believe I woke up and saw the Celtics won. I've got Apple TV Plus for just a few Yankees games. Heading down to spend the weekend with my oldest kids. There you go, Dean. Be safe, man. Dagan's live stream. Going to talk a little bit about pride and mental health. Two good topics. There you go. Yep. So she says, you guys let me know in the chat if anybody says it this way. I'd be curious to hear it. This is how Mel says hammock. She calls it exactly how she has it spelled right there. She says hammock. Let me turn that down. She says hammock. When we first got married and she moved here, she said it one time and I was like, "What, are you talking about ham hock? What are you saying?" She says it. So let me know. I've never met anybody else besides her and her sister that say it that way. If anybody else doesn't here, let me know. But I like picking on her. She's awesome though. Jason's just resting up, just started a new job last week. Oh, congrats, man. Congrats. Dean rocking the bump box. Oh, yeah, you did say this earlier. You're up around Mark's area, yeah. Yep, hammock sounds like a big bird. Yeah. Focusing on improving, working on my career, sending out more gifts. And you want me to say that? I mean, I say it the right way, but I'll say it. It's Louisville. Louisville. That's how you say that city. That is Louisville. Michael P will tell you it's Louisville. That's how you say it. I know it looks like Louisville. Some people outside of the state say Louisville, but it's Louisville. That's how you say it. Michael P, let me know if I'm right or wrong, man. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. I'm looking forward to the huddle this weekend. We're going to talk about how live streaming changed my life. Walter, that's awesome. So his show is at, Walter, it's 11, right? 11 a.m. tomorrow morning? It's 11. I don't know why I'm thinking 10 or 11. It's 11 a.m. So Walter's a good dude. If you guys are into live streaming, make sure you check out his channel. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. I appreciate you. I don't know about the beautiful part, but I appreciate you, man. Yep, so we got hammock. Yep, let's see. Hammock. Looks like ham milk. Yeah, what's up, J. Cruz? What's up, man? Yep, so far, maybe hammock is her Indian word. She's from Wisconsin. She's up, close to, some of that population. And I think she's part something. So maybe. Yep, 11 a.m. That's what I thought. I don't know why when I first started to say it, I was thinking 10, but it is 11. So far I see everybody saying hammock, but yeah. So Dean, those bump boxes, man, we have one also. We don't have the custom one like you, but we have the graffiti bump box, and we take that thing outside. Man, it's so loud. It's awesome. Yeah, but she's from Wisconsin, not the South, but I think people on the East Coast and the South and the West Coast, I think they say hammock though, babe. I think they all say hammock. I'm just saying. Good to see you, man. Let's see, bringing it down to Flowtown just for that. Yeah, it's loud. So do you say Louisville? So I don't know what Louisville is. Do I say, you're saying, do I say Louisville Armstrong, or Louis Armstrong? I say Louis Armstrong, I think is how I say that, but that's how his name is said. Louisville is how you say the city. Just saying, man. Just saying. Aaron's working on a thumbnail for his predictions this year. Going to be the pain. There you go. Your thumbnails have gotten better, though, man. Your thumbnails have gotten better. Yep, all the Wisconsin towns are primarily Indian names. Yeah. What's up, Tommy? Good to see you, man. Yep, he says hammock also. J. Cruz has the DMX bump box. That's right. Nah, Gary, I don't think so.
You don't know my life.
Yep, hammock for Jason also. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hammock, right? That's how it's said. We have fun. She's got that thick Midwest accent, although it's kind of toned down over the last 8 years or so. But we have fun picking on the way each other says words, so it's fun to talk about. See, Michael P knows. He knows exactly how to say it. That's how you say it right there, Louisville. If I'm not too tired, the fam and I are going to a barbecue competition. Oh, Ellie, are you cooking or just going to hang out? That's awesome. I'm still waiting for Jay Cruz to say this. Mark, has he ever said this on a stream yet? Has he ever said your name, your town's name on the CMU yet? I don't remember if we ever got him to do that. Jay Cruz, on Tuesday night, I want you to say, Jay Cruz, take a screenshot, man. Take a screenshot. Or I'll do it after and send it to you. But I want you to say the name of the town that Mark lives in on Tuesday night. I'm not going to say it because I want you to say it. It should be funny. Just kidding. Love you, brother. I'm going to be my beer guy when you go to Wisconsin. I need spotted cow. Dude, you're all the way over in other side of the country, man. We get it when we go up there for sure. Spotted cow is good stuff. We have a city named, I was looking to see how you pronounce it first. So I say Bowie. That's how I say it, but I guess that's not right. I'm like, no, it's Bowie. Bowie. He refused to say it in the IG chat. Yep, got it. Yep, make sure you say that Tuesday night. And then if you want, you can share the whole hop video because I know you love that video so much. So, all right, you guys. So, hey, we do have one channel review. I haven't not seen the contagion effect here yet. So we'll hold off on that. If anybody wants a YouTube channel review, go ahead and throw, basically pinned to the top, there's a link that you can click and that form will come to me. So far, this is the one that we have that's contagion effect. If we see them come through, then we'll do the review tonight. If not, we'll hold off till next week. But we'll see how the night goes. But also, hey, any content creation questions, we can talk about YouTube, we can talk about TikTok, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm down for it. It's our Friday night hangout, content creation, Star Wars, football, basketball, whatever y'all want to talk about. Yo, Venmo, you need to try. Oh, you've never tried it. So they have some good. So what Aaron's talking about in Wisconsin, it's basically a microbrewery that they only sell in Wisconsin. It's so good. It's illegal to sell it outside of Wisconsin. A couple of years ago, there was a bar that they found that was selling it in Minnesota, and they got fined heavily. Heavily got fined. So they're pretty tight on protecting it. So yeah, we don't have any more. We haven't been to Wisconsin in a while. So what did Chris say? Did I miss something? Oh yeah. Can't pronounce Waldorf. Yeah. He doesn't like that much, Chris. He doesn't like that too much. Jay Cruz, I love the new avatar, by the way. I love the new icon, man. That looks great. Yeah, New Glarus is the name of the company, yeah. All right, so those of you that create, what are y'all working on this week? If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, wherever you are, what are your plans for the week as far as content goes? For me, of course, it'll be the TikToks that I do every day. And then my YouTube video this week is going to be for this microphone. Again, in case you weren't here and you missed it, I will be going live tomorrow at some point. It'll just be a pop-up live stream. And so if anybody's free and able to pop in, I'm just going to go live for a little bit and see how this microphone sounds using it live. Kind of like I did with the other one, the one that's back here last time. I like to go live and hear how it sounds just going straight live over the internet out to YouTube. And that'll be part of the review that I do, but that'll be sometime tomorrow. It'll be a pop-up. So first thing I got to do in the morning is go to Menards, make sure I catch Walter's live stream, get the poll taken care of, and then the rest of the day is whatever we have going on here. So continuing to get my trip finalized. Yeah, Andrew's going to take a historic, basically a trip through a bunch of historic sites down in Texas and start documenting. So he's working on his new channel. It's going to be a history travel type thing, and he's going to be doing his first his travel, getting some content for that. So hey, I'm new here. I hear there's a guy named Aaron Rodgers in the chat. What a weirdo. You know what's even more weird is that I've been telling Aaron Rodgers to start chatting on his actual YouTube channel account, and he finally did. So good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm happy for you. Good to see you in here again, man. I see people spell link in bio as, yeah, exactly like this. I do this as a combo of letters and numbers, so TikTok would not know you're trying to lead. Yeah, that's exactly why. For whatever reason, TikTok does not like the words link in bio. They don't like you to say it. They don't like it in text on the screen. They don't like it in your caption. Anything that leads people away from the platform, they don't like that. And I think the biggest reason is to try to protect people from spam sites and stuff like that. Of course, if you run a business on TikTok like me, if you go to my link, that's where some of my business stuff is. Or a lot of people, I mean, most people, the links in their bio are good links. They have something there they want to share with people. But I think TikTok does that to try to protect people from spam links. And so, yeah, when I do it, I do it one, let me think about it now. I do one I-N-K, I think is how I do it. Or do I do one lowercase l-n-k, something like that, and then n-i-n, and then b10. It's how I do it. You can also say things like, you know, swipe left, check the resource on my profile, you know, check my profile for more, something like that. They just don't like the whole link in bio thing. So I'll be honest, I only sub on my personal page. That's why I don't want to hurt your channel being subscribed on here when I don't watch on this account. Oh, no worries, man. It's no big deal. No big deal. You guys, I am so close. I'd never talk about subscriber numbers or anything like that. I don't think I've ever once put out a post that says, hey, I'm almost to 500, go subscribe, nothing like that. I literally want subscribers to be organic, people to show up and they want to see the videos, and that's why they subscribe. But this is the first time I'm going to do it. I am so close to 1,000 on this channel. It's unbelievable. Now please don't go and use, you know, mom's account and daughter's account and stuff like that, because I don't want a lot of accounts that aren't going to watch. But if you know somebody that's into content creation that they may want to check out the channel, kind of pass it around a little bit. I'm almost to 1,000. I'm excited about it. Yeah, Andrew's got the actual count, 961. It's cool. I'm on the same track on this channel that I was on the first channel, so it's cool to be getting there again. It's cool hitting these milestones for a second time. So I appreciate everybody that's here, everybody that supports and watches and comes here Mondays and Fridays and hangs out. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you. All right. I don't know what music I have. I need to change my music. Jay Cruz was giving me the business about some of my music. We'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. So yeah, Dagan, hopefully that helps on the link in bio thing. There's definitely other ways to do it. Just don't say link in bio, and don't even say it, you know, in text or with voice. They just don't like that. I'm curious, those of you that are here that are on TikTok, did any of you notice today that the studio, now this happened for me, those of you that have seen it, the new studio feature, the new editor that's within the TikTok app, for me today, studio disappeared and went back to the old adjust clips. I'm curious if anybody else noticed that if you're on TikTok. For me, I absolutely love it because I don't like the new studio feature. I don't like the new way of editing. I like the straight up adjust clips. But I'm curious, did anybody else notice that? Did that change for anybody else? So my friends had 22K in their live stream last night for the basketball game. For those that don't know, that's the capacity for some arenas for basketball games. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Is that the channel I think you sent me in your DM that day? We were talking about Pete McDevitt. That's awesome. That's a huge live stream. What's the name of that channel, Aaron? Let me know one more time. I'll wait for Aaron. I want to go look because I'm curious. Yeah, that's them. What's the name of their channel? I mean, it's in my DM, I think. Sports Fury. I want to go look at their channel real quick because wow, I mean, they have 180,000 subscribers and they're pulling 22K in a live stream. That's huge. That's pretty good. Sports Fury, yeah, they do this for, let's see, they've got it set up for, obviously they're going to do this every game. Oh no, that's the one from last night. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm guessing they do this for every game though, for every sport. Yeah. They gain like 100 to 200 subscribers in those streams. Yeah, that's awesome. How long they've been going? Let's see. 2016. I'm about to check them out, man. That's cool. And they're from Plano, Texas. Oh my gosh. I said I was going to check them out, but in their cover art, they have a Bears and a Cowboys fan. What's up with those guys, man? Just kidding. Now I'm going to check them out though. That's awesome. And that's who, so Aaron, what they're doing, that's what you want to get into, right? You want to be doing that? So we'll probably hold off on this channel review until next week, unless Contagion Effect pops in. Haven't seen them yet. We'll probably hold off. So Contagion Effect, if you've never seen them, they do basically interviews with veterans. They got some really cool stuff, and I definitely have some feedback, but we'll hit that next week unless they do pop in. So how do you think book reviews do on YouTube? I think book reviews do really well. Especially with what I think you're wanting to do with history. You got the two elements there. You have history and you have books. Chris, if Chris is still here, he used to actually do a lot of book reviews. So I think that also brought him some of his hateful comments too, but that may have been just one. But I think book reviews do really well. You probably have enough books to get going for probably run a channel for a couple of years, don't you? Andrew likes to read. Amazon creator streaming. Yeah, you talking about Amazon Live? That'd probably be good. There's Chris. Yeah, it depends on the book. I have some that barely scratch 100 views, some that are approaching 40K. What if Contagion Effect doesn't show up next week? I'll send them a message this week and see if they want to do it next week or whatever. The forum stays here. They submitted it. Let's see. Oh, I don't see the date. Where's it at? There it is. They submitted it on the 28th, so a couple days ago. So we'll see if they show up. Or influencer. Yeah, so the Amazon affiliate and then the influencer is the live. He'd probably have to build the channel up. This is a new channel he's starting. But the affiliate program you could do and incorporate that. Right. I'm trying to think of ideas to be consistent with uploads while I'm in school and not able to travel as much. Yeah, and I'm guessing a lot of those books you've already read, man, you could start stacking those things up and getting them uploaded and scheduled and, or some just ready and kind of in the pipe for when you want to release one. For those of you that don't know Andrew, he has, I don't know how many thousand books he has in his room. He's got a bunch of books. He likes to read. He likes history, military history, stuff like that. So he has a lot of books. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Just have fun with your vids, Andrew. My channel is suffering massively the last 2 months. Just have fun. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. Numbers. Look, we go through slumps. And I mean, YouTube itself and specific niches and just YouTube in general has like seasons where, especially this time of year, it's starting to warm up outside. People are getting outside. They're doing more away from their devices. So, numbers do fluctuate. The important thing is absolutely that you have fun and love what you're doing. That way, that's why I always tell, like, when I'm coaching creators, I always tell them, create what you're passionate about, create what it is that you love. So then even during those slumps, you're still having fun, talking about things you love. And so when you do have those slumps, it doesn't bother you as bad. Way behind on reading. Yeah, Andrew has a library for sure. Wouldn't let your kids watch the Sports Fury every now and then. Yeah, they don't watch. So my daughter watches a lot of. Lately, she's been watching these kids play with toys again. She hasn't watched that in a long time, but she's been watching that. My son, he watches like Fortnite game clips, stuff like that. My son has a whole gaming setup out here. He's got his TV that he bought. He bought a gaming monitor with his own money. He's got his chair. He's got his keyboard and his mouse and all this stuff. So he's gaming while he has his iPad in front of him watching sports clips or gaming clips. He's got the whole setup going on. So they don't watch YouTube videos with me. So yeah, in case I watch them in the room. Yeah. It's funny, man. My kids are like older now, so we hardly ever see them. My son is always, down here. My daughter's always like in her room hanging out. So kids are getting older, I put some sound panels on a wall by my shelves, kind of to fill the wall. I thought about putting some on the ceiling where I'll be talking. What do you think? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can't see any in the shot here, but I have some. I've got sound panels on the wall over here only because that's where I used to sit. But I've got some foam panels on the wall. I've got some corner, basically some bass traps. They're not true bass traps, but they're corner foam panels. I've got some over around me on this side, and you don't necessarily have to go overboard with them, just enough so when the sound waves do travel throughout the room that they do absorb some of that. And then at the same time, things like curtains and pillows and hanging things on the wall help a lot with that also. So I think, and then what kind of microphone are you using? Because that'll play a part in it also. I think I have 12 of the square foam panels, and then I don't know, 1, 2, 3, probably 20 or so corner panels, which was probably overdoing it, but I've got them basically going all the way around the room. So not liking this music. All right, you guys. Well, hey, let's get into our Would You Rather. Let's do that tonight. Oh, it's a big Rode mic. Oh, if you got a Rode mic. Can't remember the name. I need to get something to wear when I do my vlogs and something for when I do voiceover. Yeah, Rode mics are, if you got a Rode mic, you should be good. Need to talk to Dan because I need to know how to connect the Shure mic to the laptop and camera that I plan on getting. Which one do you have? You have the Shure, you have the MV7 or the SM7B? I forget which one it was you bought. If you have, so there's a lot of ways you can connect it. There's a bunch of ways you can. One of the easiest ways, probably the most cost-effective way, will be something like this. So this is the iRig Pre 2. And I use this for my phone. Basically, XLR mic will plug into it, and then it has, regular jack like this for, I bought it for my phone. I would imagine this will work on a laptop also. I need to test that out. I'm going to get the SM7B. I like it better than the other. Yeah, I mean, and it depends too on, there's microphones. Obviously, that's a great microphone. That microphone, you got to think about things, especially with that one, you're going to need like a cloud lifter and things for phantom power. So you want to think about that. So we talk about mics so what Dan is doing, just to tell you what Dan is doing, he has a Rodecaster Pro, just like me. So that's how he's connecting. He's using a Rodecaster Pro. Oh, there you go. I didn't realize that Rode has a XLR interface too. Okay, cool. Updated all my icons on my Stream Deck this week. There you go, Dagan. There you go, man. I got to dig into some of the apps that are out there. Looking through the store. You brought it up Monday night about looking in the Elgato store for some of the apps you can install for the Stream Deck. I need to dig through some of those. There was a lot of good ones there. I've only looked through there like once or twice before Monday. And so there was some good stuff there. Hey, what's up, Devin? Good to see you, man. We are kind of in the middle of it. kind of in the middle. We're going to do Would You Rather here shortly. Ash is here. What's up, Ash? Good to see you, Ash. Dash with Ash in Canada. She does some good stuff talking about food deliveries, Uber Eats, stuff like that. I mean, she made the change a couple of months ago. And Ash, if I'm not mistaken, you seem a whole lot happier. Kind of like me when I made the change from beers to this. You seem like you're happier with your content. I love it. Yes, thank you, Ash. Appreciate you being a part of it. I was saying earlier that I don't think I have once said anything on social media or anything about, hey, come subscribe to the channel. You know, I've tried to find subscribers organically, put out content, hopefully that attracts. But getting close to that 1,000 again on this channel I'm excited about it. So it's awesome. I appreciate you. The Rode AL1. I'm gonna look into that. I didn't realize that they made one. I haven't come across that. I'm gonna check that out. Yep, everybody's saying hello to Ash. Yep, Ash is pretty rad. She's cool. I'll definitely talk to you when I purchase. I'm just looking at putting it on a list so when I'm ready, I know what I want. Yeah, if you're gonna be doing everything from your laptop, again, the SM7B, you're gonna need a little bit more gear to make that really work well. I would almost say just go with the MV7. The MV7 is a good microphone, and it's USB, so you can use USB along with the Shure software, the companion software that goes with that. One XLR in and one headphone out. Nice. Yeah, that's what this one is too. That's sweet. Question, and forgive me if I go off topic, but do you think that I have no idea. I'm thinking that's Pokemon. Is that a Pokemon character? Devin, I have no idea, man. I don't know much about Pokemon at all. So, can't help you with that one, man. I'm happy with this new channel. Already hit my watch hours too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Still need to set up my Rodecaster. Gary, you've had that thing for how many months now? Let's go, man. Let's go. Me and you and Johnny will get on a video call and we'll help you set it up so you can get frustrated again like with the camera. That was hilarious. I love riding shotgun around Montreal with Ash. What I love about Ash's content is that she doesn't just, it's not like, here's my delivery, go deliver with me. She talks about topics that actually affect delivery drivers and customers. All kinds of stuff that I would never think of as just a consumer that orders food that way sometimes. She, for example, I'm going to say this carefully because everybody has kind of a different viewpoint on it. I've never once thought about not tipping a delivery driver, but apparently that's a thing. I guess people don't tip. And, I guess why, from what I've seen, is because, it is more expensive. The restaurants charge more for the food. There's processing fees through the services and all that. So then people are like, well, why would I tip also? Because a lot of that doesn't go to the driver. I've never thought about not tipping. I'm not judging anybody that doesn't, but I don't know. I never thought that was a thing for not tipping. If I don't have to leave my house, and ask Mel, that's one of my favorite things in the world is not leaving my house. I'm gonna give some thank you to the driver that brings it to me because I don't like leaving. I like my Deity mic. I hear Deity makes good mics. I've never had a Deity mic. It is a legendary Pokemon. My kids probably know what it is. I'll have to ask them. Education, yeah, edutainment, yeah, yep. Got me laughing about the non-tipping part. I don't know what's worse, that you deal with some of that stuff sometimes, or that you deal with like the companies thinking that you're scamming them as a driver. It's awesome that you get so much content out of it, but it seems like you deal with a lot doing this kind of stuff. So, yep. We got True North Beard Company. What's up, True North? Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you in here before either. Welcome in. Appreciate you. If you don't mind, let me know your first name if you want to share, just because it's easier to address people that way, but totally up to you. The worst is, let's say Uber saying go 20 miles and we'll pay you $5. Yeah. And we pay like, I don't know. So up in Canada, I don't know what the difference in food costs are, like what they charge. But like us, for example, like if we order from, let's just say we order something from Buffalo Wild Wings, right? If I go to the restaurant and I get, let's say that I get, I don't know, 10 wings, right? 10 wings are going to run me about, what, $12 or something like that, 10, $12. I'm probably too high on that, $10 or $12. But if you order in the app, that same meal is going to run me about $15. So that's just on one meal they're making. I don't know. It seems like you should make more though. That's all I'm saying. Working in a restaurant is very depressing when people don't tip, especially if it's a massive order. So I'm curious and share with me. I mean, share with what you're comfortable with. And there's no judgment here, but I'm going to tell you guys how I tip. There's only one time that I can remember since I've been an adult that I have not tipped. And that was just horrible. Like, the whole story would take too long to tell. The experience was absolutely ridiculous. Like, we got our meal for free, right? And so that's the only one time that I can remember that I've never tipped anything at all. But typically the way that I tip is most of the time the service is good. And I mean, I'll tip, 25, 30% or more. I don't even look at percentages. I just throw tip on there. If the service is bad, if it's like worst of the service you could think of, then I'll still leave like the standard 10%. But I could never imagine, just for the most part, just not tipping at all. I don't know. I appreciate you, Chris. All right, great to meet you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Someday I may get my CDL license, become a truck driver at my job. I've had some real deep thought. Do you think I should go for it? I'm still debating the situation. I hear they pay better for it. Hey, if that's what you want to do one day, man, absolutely go for it. I'm all for everybody doing what it is they want to do. It's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build my business to a point to where I can sustain my family on just doing this. It's going to happen one day. I think everybody should go for their dreams. And if being that truck driver is what you want to do, absolutely go for it, man. Absolutely. Still debating. I hear they pay better. I don't know about the pay. I think some truck drivers, especially like the longer over-the-road drivers, I think they make pretty good money. I don't know exactly, but I think they do. But I'm all for going for your dreams for everybody. If there's something you want to do and you are able to take the steps to get there, absolutely go for it. Saw a TikTok prank where the driver orders the same thing, and when he delivers the food, he's eating his order, pretending it's the customer's. I've seen a few things on TikTok. I saw one time where this guy orders his own through the apps. I guess I don't know if this is really a thing, but it could have been just a TikTok. But basically, he would order his own food, and then he would pick up his own order and get paid for it. Ash, you'd have to tell me if there's some way that that's possible or not possible, but I saw a TikTok one time where that's what this guy was doing. So if it's legal, it seems smart. I don't know what the rules are though. With the increased charge, you think they would take care of the drivers since they essentially do all the work? Yeah, I mean, what's the overhead for those services? Most of the money's being spent with the delivery itself, the drivers. Charge more on the app because the locations have to pay these companies 30% per meal commission. Yeah, you should get 10% or 20% of that if you ask me. Companies charge way too much from the restaurants. You know what though? It's the convenience. Me and my wife are kind of different on this. Like, I don't mind paying that because I would rather pay that extra $10 than leave the house. That's just me. I'm just weird, I guess. I prefer to stay home. Ask my wife what to tip. I'm not good at 30% of whatever the bill is. Yeah, I like even numbers, right? So like if my bill is, let's say that my bill is like $20 and, 38 cents, I'm going to add change to get it to that dollar and then add on whatever the dollars are. So I don't necessarily do the percentage, the percentage calculation. I want the round number. Don't tip McDonald's because they always mess his order up. Yeah, I don't tip McDonald's anyway. I tip 20%, but if the service is really bad, less. Yep. I do anywhere from 10 to 15%, nothing fancy, but enough to say thanks. Yankees won 13-0. I don't expect huge tips, but I think 10% should be minimum unless it's horrible service. Yeah, I don't have any issue. I mean, for me, 10% is like, and this is just speaking for me personally, 10% is like bad service. I'm going to tip, 20, 30, 40% for really good service. Yeah, that's probably me too, Andrew. That's probably me. My dream is to be Ken's personal assistant. Talking about baseball. Okay, so it's very possible if I hang by the restaurant and you place the order and it comes to me. So is that how it works? Like it comes to you, like you can't go pick from like a list or something. It has to actually come to you. So you don't really get to pick. Got it. Maybe he was able to do this once or twice and made a video out of it. I don't know. Yep, she knows. I have to make the bill even at restaurants. If I get gas and it's let's say that I spend, well, it's 2022. Let's say that I spend $80. Then if I go over like 802, I'm going to go to 850. I'm just weird like that. In California, it's supposed to be illegal for restaurants to charge more on the app than in the store. Most places don't know or follow. Tip McDonald's. Oh, Ash, no, no, if I order McDonald's through one of the services, then I'm going to tip that. I'm saying if I go to McDonald's myself, I don't tip those. That's right, it's location based. Okay. All right. Gotcha. So maybe that's what he does. I don't know. 8002 is just as even as 8050. No, it's not. It's got to be so in gas, on the gas pump, it has to be in increments of 50 cents. Or it drives me crazy. I don't know why I'm weird like that. Yeah, if I go myself. Yeah, I'm talking if I go to a fast food restaurant myself. Yeah, I don't tip there. Most of the time we come back and we're missing half of our food, so I don't know about where you all are. McDonald's and stuff around here, 9 times out of 10, something's going to be wrong with it. All right, you guys. Well, hey, let's get into our this or that for the night. Or this or that. Would you rather? Let's get into our would you rather for the night. So for those of you that are new here, the way this works is there's going to be a question on the screen. You have 2 options, and you pick one of those options. You can explain why, or you don't have to. You can just pick one, but pick an option. Let us know why you chose that option, and you can't pick both. And this is for Gary. You can't pick anything that's not on the list, sir. So, all right. So, first question up is, would you rather be part of a 24-hour live stream or create one video every day for 6 months? Would you rather be part of a 24-hour live stream or create one video every day for 6 months? Yep, our McDonald's is never right either. When I get gas, as long as it ends on a 0 or a 5, I'm good. There you go. All right, so Gary says 24-hour live. 24-hour live for Ash. I know what burnout means. No thanks on the 6 months daily videos. Ash, that's my answer. I cannot do, as much as I love creating content, I don't think I could do a video every day for 6 months. That would be, man. And I love live streaming. I could live stream 24 hours, no problem. One video a day, content is key, growth. It is, but if you're doing one video a day, you have to make sure that every video is up to par. I mean, consistency is important, but what's more important is quality of your videos. And I think most people, if they had to do a video every day for 6 months, even if they didn't start out this way, I think as they kind of went along that, eventually the videos will start to suffer because ideas, motivation, you're kind of tired of it. I think video quality would start to suffer. Not everybody, there's some people that would probably kill it, but I'm just saying for like the average person, I'll be the first to admit, if I had to make a video every day for 6 months, my quality would start to lack. I almost guarantee it. 24-hour live. I would do both, but currently 1 month into every day for a daily podcast, 5 minutes or less. There you go. Never said how long the video has to be. No, I mean, you definitely want your video to be quality and value. So if you can do that in 2 minutes or 8, Yeah, for sure. If it was one video a day for 1 month, doable. That's 180 videos, lots of videotape. Yeah, Gary, it's 2022, brother. Videotape. I don't know about videotape, but yeah. It is a lot of video, though. 24 hours, just get it over with. Yeah, that's my answer. I'm doing the 24-hour live stream. I think that I could really do it. I love live streaming. You'll see some creators that'll do that sometimes if they get to, especially if they get like to the 1,000 subscribers and they're still like watch hours away. Sometimes you'll see like 24-hour live streams pop up, and a lot of times that's why they do that, to try to knock out that watch time. But I think, you know what, I'm going to look real quick. Ash, I think I've got the watch time also. If not, I'm like right there really close. So my watch hours, I'm at 3,852, so I'm very, very close. Another 150 hours, I'll be there. You won't do a 24-hour live stream for your 1K. I don't have any plans to do a 24-hour live stream, but yeah. I'm not doing that when I hit the 1K. Yeah, I'm not either. I'm almost up 24 hours a lot now anyways. Yeah, oh yeah, that watch time, by the time I get to 1,000, that watch time will be there for sure, so yeah. And who knows, if it's not, if I need to do like an extra 4-hour live stream maybe, but I don't know, we'll see. But I think the watch time will be there. I'm only 150 hours away. All right, next, would you rather get rid of all the internet trolls or get rid of all the fake social media accounts? Would you rather get rid of all the internet trolls or get rid of all the fake social media accounts? And no hate in the chat, please. No hate in the chat. That's not what this question's for. Which one would you rather get rid of? Made it big time. Got offered 1K for a 30-second promo in one vid. They're willing to pay me half up front. All they need is my bank info. Is it a scam or is it a reputable thing? I mean, obviously, be careful. Yeah. If that's a real thing, man, that's awesome. I would try to go PayPal. If it was me, that would be my thing. But that's awesome if it's legit, man. I don't know how to check my watch time. Well, you know what, Aaron? We'll go through that here in a second. I'll show you how to check it. All right, so fake accounts. Gary says fake account, fake account. Bye-bye trolls. I don't bother with fake accounts anyway. If you got rid of the fake accounts, the trolls would disappear. I don't think so. I don't think so because it depends on the platform, right? Depends on the platform. Yeah, I mean, it may not be. It may not be. I'm just saying what got me, and you know, okay, so it is a scam, okay. I mean, it could be a legit offer just talking over the stream, I don't know, but yeah. They're asking for bank account info. That's where I was like, okay, that sounds like a scam. Fake accounts. Trolls count as the spammers. Yeah, it depends. So like on TikTok, it's really bad, right? The stupid bot accounts that are everywhere. Those are fake accounts. Trolls for sure. My issue is I keep getting spammers. They are fake accounts. Yeah, so my answer here is definitely fake accounts. I can deal with trolls. I can deal with people making stupid comments. They don't bother me whatsoever. I had a TikTok. I did a TikTok yesterday answering I won't even call the guy a troll because he was on his real account or whatever, but he was just a negative person. I tried to turn it into a positive, and he still made a bunch of stupid comments, basically attacking other people in the comments. Not really me, but other people in the comments, and so I just blocked him and went on. I don't like the fake accounts, the bot accounts, because they hurt your engagement. Even though they don't bother you directly, they do hurt your engagement. If you have fake accounts following, it's basically artificial numbers. They're not watching your content, so it does kind of hurt you, especially on TikTok. TikTok is the worst where that comes. Yeah, PayPal every time. Yes. Yep. Every day I'm removing bot accounts that follow me on TikTok. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Fake account. Fake account's mine. I can deal with trolls. I can deal with stupid comments. I mean, they literally don't bother me. There's people that are going to say what they're going to say. They have zero effect on me. I'm going to do my thing. I think the worst thing you can possibly do when it comes to trolls and people making stupid comments is to get involved in it or address it or give them any, even 5 minutes is 5 minutes that you could spend on your business, on your brand, on your channel. Why give them that? I don't even let it bother me. So, yeah, so it is a scam. Hey, I mean, sometimes those offers are real. It was hard to tell over the text for sure, but once you said bank account, I was like, yeah, that sounds like a scam. One good thing about having IG on private is preventing fake accounts from following. Yeah, they're really bad on TikTok, man. All right, next question. Would you rather, if you had to get rid of one of these forever, they're eliminated from the earth, would you rather get rid of Kit Kat or Snickers? And answer carefully because I'm going to judge you on this one. This one I will judge. I will judge. Had an offer from GVM to send me 2 products. All I had to do was pay for the products first. When I already have their products by GVM. So what is GVM? GVM. Were they wanting you to, so was it an Amazon thing? Be careful with those because the Amazon things, if a company, and I did this once because I didn't know, and I don't do it anymore. But if a company wants to send you products through, if they basically, the way the offer will come across is they want you to go buy the product from Amazon and then they will PayPal you what you spend on it. The reason they do that is because then you can go give an Amazon review as a verified buyer. And a lot of times that's part of what they want you to do is go leave an Amazon review. So I did this once because I didn't know, number one, I didn't know that it was against Amazon policy. And I also didn't know how this thing works. So you don't want to do that because number one, it's against Amazon policy. They as a seller could lose their place on Amazon. And number two, if a company offers, if part of an offer is that they want you to promise them a 5-star review on Amazon, just can't do that. Can't do that. How this came up for me when I figured this out was this happened. They wanted me to leave a 5-star review and I told them I can't promise you a specific review. And whole thing went on, and as it turns out, I was not willing to give them a 5-star review because the product wasn't worth it. And we didn't have a contract or anything, but it was just, I kind of figured out at that point that this is not the way things work, and yeah, I don't do those anymore. Yeah, don't feed the trolls, don't engage in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down because like I said, I am judging these answers here, so would you rather get rid of Kit Kat or Snickers? And I still love you guys no matter what, but I'm still going to judge. So Snickers.
Bruh.
Snickers.
Bruh.
Kit Kats. Yeah, if I had to pick, I'm getting rid of Kit Kats. Snickers are amazing. What is wrong with Gary and Ash? What is wrong with you all? Buy Kit Kat. The question should have been Twizzlers. I would get rid of Twizzlers too. Snickers. Oh my goodness. Kit Kat. Kit Kat, there you go. Oh, it's not from Amazon. Okay. Oh, Great Movie Maker. I'm not familiar with that. Kit Kat, there you go. Your lights. Okay, gotcha. Get rid of all chocolate candy bars.
Bruh.
What is wrong with you, Aaron? They wanted me to pay directly through their website. I'm smart with my chocolate choices. That's what's wrong with me. Look, if I'm being honest, I'll eat any chocolate, but Snickers, I love Snickers. All right, next up, would you rather be a Hobbit in Lord of the Rings or a Jedi in Star Wars? So if you got to pick, are you going to be a Hobbit or are you going to be a Jedi? And Ellie, this question is supposed to be hard. I was thinking about you when I came up with this question. So I'm curious on which one you and Mike are going with here. Got to pick one, Aaron. Got to pick one. All right, so Dagan says Jedi. Ash, neither. I don't watch or like either, so I'll pass this one. Oh, Ash, you got to pick one. You got to pick one. I mean, you don't have to, but Jedi. Aaron said he's keeping his mouth shut. Oh, you guys, you got to pick. You got to pick. Jedi, I know how much I like to play around with the Force. Oh, yeah, that's my answer, right? I'm going Jedi. And obviously the Jedi are good guys, but yeah, Jedi I'm going for sure. Jedi. This one hurts my head trying to decide. Ellie, I thought of you when I did this question, so. Yep, good point, Ash. Can't pick if you've never watched Not a Fair Judgment. Absolutely point taken. Yep, Jedi. So did anybody say Hobbit? I don't think so. So Aaron, we're going to assign you. Oh, Aaron, get out of here. Jedi, but I love the Hobbits. All right, well, there we go. We have Andrew picked Hobbits. All right. I don't know about, what do you mean the Jedi blew everything? Hobbit's home still stands? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, last question. This one's more of a deep thought question. Would you rather spend your life overthinking every detail or make decisions instantly without thinking? If you had to spend the rest of your life on either side of this, would you rather be an overthinker or would you rather make decisions instantly without thinking about it? I was going to assign you the Hobbit because you wouldn't pick, but then you picked, so I backed off. Already suffer from anxiety. Yeah, which one? Yeah, neither one of these are perfect answers, right? I'll go without thinking. Yeah. Yeah, neither one of these are perfect answers. Yeah, they're not the same either. Overthinking, I do believe this answer. I think Mel would be, yep. Instant decisions, I'm already an overthinker. I do both already. Fair enough. Can't comment. You already know my answer. Chris, I want you to choose overthinking in this case. I don't want you acting without thinking, man. I want you to choose overthinking. That would be the best way for you to make it through, man. I'm just kidding. You pick what you want, but I know that's what you were going with, right? Or that's what you were getting at with that. Without thinking, I already do that. Overthinker. I'd rather get myself into trouble and ask for forgiveness later. Overthinking, always do the first one. So we're pretty split on this one. I don't like either of these options, and that's the point of this anyway. But if I have to pick one, you have, Chris. You have, man. You're doing a good job, man. I don't like either one of these options, but if I have to pick one, no, dude, I didn't skip it. You must have not heard. I said, where was it at? I said those are not the same thing. Not at all the same thing. I don't know why you say that. You're an overthinker for sure. Yeah, and I think a lot of us are, right? This is kind of the dangerous thing when it comes to content creators. I think you can be too much of an overthinker. I can for sure. Or you can also be too far the other end where you just make decisions and not think about it. So neither one of these are great answers. But if I'm picking one, I'm going to go with the make decisions instantly. Overthinking can literally cripple you and keep you from acting at all. So I would rather make decisions instantly instead of overthinking. I'll get more done. You'll send me a video describing it. I still won't believe you, sir. Chris. Yeah, there you go. Chris is still tired from being in the front-leaning rest position from all those bad decisions. Chris, how many times in your career did you hear that? Front-leaning rest position, move. How many times did you hear that, man? I want to hear a good one. I'm thinking of quitting my full-time job. Talk about the need. Definitely need to think that clearly. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's awesome. Are you doing that for content creation or is there something else in play there? I think that's awesome if you're doing that to kind of chase your dream. I think that's amazing. No, Aaron, don't help him. Don't help him. Paralysis by analysis. Yep. Way too many times. Yes. Yeah, I remember that stream. We had Chris's old chain of command on and they were talking about Chris as a soldier. That was a fun stream. Yeah. I don't know how they remember though. I mean, Chris was back with the Continental Army. I don't know how they remembered back that far, but content creator and gig work between the two, I can easily do well. That's awesome, Ash. If if you go for that, obviously put the thought into it to figure out what you can and can't do. But I love when people go after their dreams and do things they want to do, things they love. So I'm pulling for you. I'm hopefully not too far behind you. I say your new job should be full-time content creation. That's definitely the plan, and that's where I want to get to. I just can't do that yet. I'm not at the point where I've got to be able to still feed my kids, you know what I mean? So, but that's definitely the goal, is this will be my full-time job. So it'll happen when it's supposed to. All of you guys that are here, that watch videos, that support me, that do all this, you guys are making that possible. And it's going to happen someday. Washington still owes you $5. I believe it, man. I believe it. Did you help him chop down that cherry tree? So, Chris was in the Army when the Army was brand new. Like, he was one of the first soldiers. That's how old Chris is. Hey, what's up, Roy? Good to see you, man. I'm going to be on with Roy. And Roy, as soon as I'm done with this stream, I will sit down before I walk out of here, and I'll send you what you need, some pictures and a bio. But I'm going to be live with Roy on Tuesday night. I think Roy, 9 p.m., right? 9 p.m. Eastern on his channel. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a good conversation, I think. Looking forward to it, man. I'll get you what you need as soon as we're done here. I currently have pension benefits and good income currently, so I'm still doing this part-time for now. But wifey's supporting me. There you go. It definitely takes family support, no doubt. The benefits, again, I don't know how it is in Canada. Getting private health insurance here outside of my job is going to be really expensive. Things like that to think about, but at some point that is going to happen. It's going to happen. I'd love to be able to travel to historical sites throughout the U.S. and spotlight them. That'd be amazing. Your celebration of doing this full time, you can give me the helmet? Nah. I tell you what I need, man. I need, if I had, let me think about a number. If I had $30,000 in the bank, I could probably go ahead and get closer to my dreams. So if you want the helmet, $30,000, man, $30,000. Yep, 9 p.m. That's what I thought. I'm looking forward to it, man. I think you should start the stream with Would You Rathers. Chat is more interactive. Yeah, it's a fun way to end it. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on the night, too. Depends on the night. I agree. I'm saving, and then I can do that leap. So, yeah, we're doing the same thing. We're saving to move. So that's kind of where we are right now. I could not leave my job right now. We have to sell a house, buy a house, stuff like that. Once we're stable back, where we're moving to in Wisconsin, then I can think more about that. But it's hard to go and buy a house with no job and stuff like that. The bank scrutinizes that kind of stuff a little bit more. So we have to get that taken care of first. What happened to 5? The price went up, sir. The price went up. I'm trying to go full time, man. I'm trying to go full time. Gary even touched it, so that should have dropped the price. He did that just because you told him not to. Same, yeah. Yeah, it's impossible. I mean, when you're talking about moving, you have to have a job, or a bank's not even going to talk to you about a house. So, and it scares me to death because I know we're going to be able to sell our house and walk away with a good chunk of change after it's paid off. With the housing market in the States, don't know about Canada if it's the same, but the housing market down here right now is just crazy. You can sell your house for, more than it's worth. People are buying, which is cool when we sell, but then when we get to Wisconsin, I have to buy, so I'm on the other side of that, so it's scary to think about. Yep, can't get a loan on royalties, yeah. So I need to have the home first, and then I can focus on going full-time. So, all right, you guys. Well, hey, we're going to be live Monday night. I don't have a graphic put together for it yet, but Monday night I'll be live with Dave from Brandy and Dave. He is a content creator that goes to Disney a lot. We're going to talk about consistency in content creation, among everything else we have going on. So we're going to chat about that Monday night. Should be a great conversation. Of course, we talked about earlier, but the Just Hit Record creator community, justhitrecordofficial.com. a great community full of creators that are asking, answering questions, giving each other support, encouragement, all kinds of cool stuff happening there. So if you want to join, that's the link. And then it is available in the description. The link will be there. It's pretty much everywhere. It's on the website, all that kind of stuff. Do offer one-on-one coaching on my website, 60-minute session. Calendar's located on my website also. And website, kenthecontentcoach.com. Email ken@kenthecontentcoach.com. All social media links are in the description of this video and every video, so that's how you find me. And I appreciate y'all being here tonight. I just saw, let's see, Beyond Expensive Housing. I just got done my refinancing. But if I sold and bought something, I couldn't if I left my job. Yeah, same. You can keep it with my line of work I'll be doing. I can get Aaron Rodgers' autograph. There you go, man. There you go. It's one thing about the trip that's making my bread turn white. Gas, hotels, food, etc. A lot to save for. Yeah, prices have to start going down at some point, but it's rough right now. Contagion Effect is here. Hey guys, I've got your channel lined up for a review. You guys want to do that next week? We were getting ready to wrap it up, but if you guys want to do that next week, that'd be great. Or if you want to do it tonight, we'll do it tonight. I'll let you guys make the call. But yeah, appreciate you, Ash. Yeah, we were waiting. So if you guys want to, we will open up with that next week. It'll still be on the forum. We'll go over the channel review next week if you're cool with that. You'll be in the Bahamas next week. Well, why don't we just knock it out? We still have everybody here. Appreciate you, Kevin. Yep, hit the thumbs up. Tell you what, let's do Contagion Effects channel review, and then we'll close out if you guys want to do that, if you're okay with that. So let me get that ready. I've got that up here. Gonna be in the Bahamas, man. I still miss St. Croix. The islands, the Caribbean is just amazing. So we got the Credence and Bishop show. What is up? Welcome in. Still trying to figure out how to hit 10K subs. Are you talking about YouTube or TikTok? Because we talk about both here. Never seen you here before, so welcome in. Glad to have you. Let me know if you're talking YouTube or TikTok. You're saying subs, I'm guessing YouTube, but just want to be sure. Yeah, we miss St. Croix. And Credence and Bishop, if you don't mind, let us know your names so we can welcome you the right way. I appreciate you being here. If you're talking about YouTube, that's kind of where my qualifications for 10K subs, I've never hit that. I've hit 1,000 before, getting ready to hit it again on this channel. I've never hit 10K, but I know through talking to guys like Roberto Blake and the bigger creators that have done it, that 1,000 to 10,000 is a lot different from 0 to 1,000. So hopefully one day I will know one day. But either way, congrats on even being close to it. That's amazing. Credence and Bishop, if you don't mind, what is your channel about? What do you guys do on your channel? My daughter's trip choice for graduation. Nice. All right, so let's go through Contagion Effects channel real quick, and then we'll kind of wrap it up for the night. All right, so let me hit the right button. All right, so Contagion Effect. Now, I did look at your channel earlier because I had the form in here. I kind of went through a little bit. I do have a couple of recommendations for you guys. So first of all, Contagion Effect, for those of you that don't know, what they do on their channel is they do basically interviews with veterans, telling veteran stories about serving, all kinds of cool stuff. Now, the first thing that I see just by looking at your page when I first go to it is your cover art. Now, your cover art, you want people to be able to know exactly what your channel is when they come to your channel. And the cover art is what tells them that. So when I see your cover art, I know what you guys do because I know you. But if I was coming to your channel for the first time, I would have no idea based on your cover art what your channel is about. I'd have somewhat of an idea. We got the American flag, but that's about it. And I'm saying that as somebody that knows, so maybe not even that, right? So I would consider changing up your cover art. Now, you want to obviously shrink the words so they fit on desktop. Wait a minute. Before I say that, let me make sure it's not just me zooming in. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you want to change the sizing of that so that, you know, contagion effect and all the words are in there. I would add some more text, even if it's just like a little mission statement at the bottom to let people know what your channel is about. So I would consider that. And then I even like if you have, and I know you guys are doing a regular live stream, so I would put like your live stream time there. You don't want to crowd it with text, but just enough so that people come and know exactly what your channel is about. So I think the cover art would be a big change. And if you need help with the cover art, I have a guide. I've got a guide to your first 1,000 subscribers, and part of that guide talks about cover art, the sizes, things that I recommend for it. And so that's available on the website, kenthecontentcoach.com. You'll see the banner, like as soon as you get there, the guide to your first 1,000. That is there. So that should help you out. And of course, if I can answer anything, reach out, let me know. All right, next up. So next up, what I'm looking at is what your channel is about. So sometimes you will see right here, let me show you on mine. And saying this, I can't remember if desktop does this or not. Yeah, it's okay. So it doesn't do it on desktop. So when you go to your page on mobile, which most of us are going on our phones, what you put for description right here will actually show up under your subscriber count. So for example, we do this way. I don't know how well this will show up, but like when you go to my channel, you can see my about information right there. So it kind of shows what the channel's about. And so that comes from that about field right there. So you've got description podcast there, but I would consider expanding that out to be a lot more descriptive. That way people can see that. They can also know what your channel's about. Credence and Bishop, we do police chase and Zoom court commentary. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to check you guys out for sure. Definitely into stuff like that. It's always interesting to me. So I'm definitely going to check you guys out. All right, so next up. So we got the cover art. We got your about information. You want to make sure that's filled in. And then you also have fields for like if you have websites or your social media, stuff like that, you can link that. So then that'll actually show up right here in the bottom corner of your cover art. I would put that there also. All right, so back to the home. Channel keywords. You want to make sure that in your channel keywords, so in the channel keywords, you have up to 500 characters you can use for putting keywords here. What these keywords are going to do is tell YouTube what your channel is, who to direct your channel to, stuff like that. It gives them a better idea for SEO on what this channel is. So I would consider filling that out completely. Use all 500 characters. And you know, you can think of anything you can put there. Wounded Warrior Project, veteran interviews, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, anything, you know, mental health, anything that you guys talk to and interview people about, I would put there. And that'll help. And then as we go through your videos, so your thumbnails. Now I was looking through some of your older thumbnails. Actually, there's some of your older thumbnails, like right around here, that I actually like a little bit more than your newer stuff. And there's really one main reason why. On your newer thumbnails you have, your font is kind of light. Like when, you know, the text that's on the screen is kind of light. So if somebody does scroll through and see that thumbnail, they may not be able to see that text as well, depending on what they're looking on. If they're on their phone, it's not going to show up as clear. Obviously, it's smaller. So I would brighten that text up a little bit. And then maybe consider on the thumbnail putting something. You don't want to crowd it with text. I would actually take the date and time off of the thumbnail, because they're going to get that at the bottom. I was looking to see if you guys had any scheduled, and I don't see any that are scheduled. But if you do have them scheduled, as people are going through your channel, they're going to see the date and time at the bottom. So I would honestly, and I used to do this too. I used to put the date and time on my thumbnails, and I don't do that anymore. because I don't want to crowd it with text, but I would consider taking that off and maybe adding text about the person you're interviewing, who they are, what they've done, what you guys are talking about, something like that. And so I think that would help your thumbnails a lot, being able to make the text readable and then who they are. So like you have Jack Griffith on this one. You know, I know the title says Jack Griffith for California State Senate, but a lot of people looking at thumbnails, they may not look at the title. So you want them to see that on the thumbnail if possible. And then some of these, like the titles, you didn't have that, so they wouldn't know. Like if people don't know who these are, there's just a picture of somebody, they may not, you know, it may not be enough for them to want to click and watch. So, but other than that, I mean, I'm just looking through the rest of your thumbnails. Your thumbnails have gotten better, obviously, since these. So I can see kind of a progression of where you've made changes to thumbnails and working on what your thumbnails look like. I would consider kind of those small tweaks on these, though, making that text a little brighter and maybe putting a few words about who you're interviewing, who they are. So let me see. Okay, make sure the chat wasn't broken. So that's about what I got. Now you guys are doing, it looks like you guys only do live streams, right? I think I know that. I just want to be sure. Yeah, looks like it. So if you guys ever expand into doing anything else, I would actually consider creating playlist. And then that way you can put your playlist, you can actually sort your channel. You can add your playlist above. I would actually, even right now, I would move your uploads above your shorts. That's just me though, because you don't have any playlist right now. I would move your uploads. You can do that from YouTube Studio, but I would move that above the shorts. And that is about it. Check out my website if you want for that guide, the guide to 1,000 subscribers. You guys may have done it before already, I'm not sure. But if you've got that guide, there is a thing there about thumbnails and cover art. So hopefully that'll help you out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Live stream on Thursday through StreamYard, drop podcast on Friday. Got it. So you drop the podcast. Obviously, you live stream on YouTube, and then the podcast comes out on whatever you're using for that Anchor or whatever to push it out to the services. Yep. So I would make those couple of changes. I think that'll be a huge change from the start. And I've seen your live streams. You guys do a great job at interviewing people. You bring on, awesome guests. I think your guys' interview skills are good. Your shows are well thought out. They're well ran. So I think your live streams are good. But I think these few changes, like I said, cover art, thumbnails, what your channel's about, channel keywords, I would make sure all that stuff is squared away. Yep. All right, you guys. So, hey, I am going to check out Credence and Bishop show. I'm gonna look your guys' channel up after this. My wife and I love watching stuff like this, so I'm gonna go see what you guys have going on over there. That's what I'm doing after this tonight. There was something else. Oh, Roy, I'm gonna email you first. All right, you guys. Well, hey, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out on a Friday night. You guys are amazing. I know that it's summer. It's almost summer, right? It's close enough. It's close enough to summer. Things are going on. It's nice outside. And so we're not always looking at the at YouTube and all that, but I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks so much for all the support always. Listen, go be a bright light to somebody this week. There's enough negativity in the world. Go be a positive light for somebody. Somebody's going to need that from you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Just hit record. See you guys on Monday night. Appreciate y'all.